Hello everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here, and welcome to my Nintendo Wii screen, something that you probably don't see anymore since, well, not a lot of people use the Nintendo Wii, sure. I mean, sure, they probably use it for their virtual channel still, but what I mean is, like, there's still not a whole lot of things that you can really do on here. Hey, actually, let me see, you want to go shopping, viewers? Don't you just love going shopping? Actually, no, this is still open if you can believe that. But no, I'm not going to make you suffer for me going through the Wii shop, and I'm sure they wouldn't like that either. I'm pretty sure Nintendo would be all up on my ass if I decided to go into that, and show you show you what's all available in there. In fact, if you go into it right now and go into new games, the only new game in there was the last one that was ever released, so they've shut it down more or less, except you can still make purchases on it and all that. But yeah, anyway, that's not the reason why we're here. We're here because of a different reason, and it's on this page. Well, there's two games that you can see off the bat that I recently added. Like, if you've gone through my videos, you've probably seen my Wii menu and seen all the games I've downloaded. Well, now I got two. I got Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Sonic 3D Blast. But today, we're returning to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now, nobody asked me to really legitimately to do this, but I do agree with my good friend Try Morning. He said that the audio of the Sega Genesis that I have is kind of annoying, and I agree with him, but at the same time I wish there was just some way that I could play it on the original system for you guys, because it's more fun and legitimate that way. This version still gonna be pretty good. I could also have gone and gotten the Xbox 360 version, which is the Sega Collection, but there's not a whole lot of games on the Sega Collection that I'm really interested in playing. So I'd feel like I wasted money just to buy it for Sega, the Sonic games on it. So yeah, I decided just to get it on here since I looked it up online and found that it was available on here, and it was cheap. It was like, I think, I'm trying to remember how many points it was. Well, it was less than most games, so it's still a pretty good price. But anyway, let's go into it. I got myself a controller hooked up. I'm using the classic controller. And the only difference between the classic controller and the Sega controller is that the buttons are aligned a little differently. And I actually did find something out. There is an options menu if you go all the way down. This is actually how you basically fix the game. Like, you can actually come down here to these sound tests, and if you play a certain amount of them in certain orders, you can actually unlock things in the game. Like, you can get a debug mode so that you can go in and fix it so the clock never goes down, which I think is stupid, so I'm not going to do that. You can also make it where Tails is invincible to all damage. I don't know why you would do that anyway, since he is technically invincible for the most part. I think you can also make it where Sonic's invincible, because there was this guy that did that. Retrosupray actually just did a video on him recently, where the guy used a test, like a debug thing, where he had 99 lives, invincibility to spikes and obstacles for the most part. And he also made it where, how do I say this? He basically also made it where the time clock doesn't go as fast as something, because you can make it where the time clock just freezes and you always get maximum points. But anyway, you can also change it where you can be Sonic alone, Tails alone, and Sonic and Tails. If you do Sonic alone, the game's slightly different. The only main difference is that Tails won't steal your water bottles when you're underwater, nor will he, help with boss fights. So that can be a double-edged sword, where it's like, on one hand, it is kind of helpful because you don't have him stealing your thunder, but on the other hand, you might want his help in the boss fights. Beating Tails alone doesn't really change much, actually. In this game, they didn't have the skills thing like a good example of this is Sonic Advance 1. In that game, you could play as Sonic, Tails, Amy, and Knuckles. And each one had a different ability. Like Knuckles was able to climb walls and hover. Tails is able to also hover for a short amount of time and also swim for a short amount of time. Sonic had a double jump, and Amy had her hammer that she could use to do different moves in the game. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but it's just the thing. In this game, Tails doesn't really do anything special except for, like, I think run and jump a little bit different than Sonic. And that's about the only difference. So it makes the game slightly harder, I think is what I heard. If you have the double pack, which was a thing that was released, hell if I know when, basically it was something that you could attach to your Sega, like your Sonic the Hedgehog game, that made it where you could play as Knuckles in this by going to the player select and selecting Knuckles, and it put the game more or less in hard mode because his jump is a little bit less than Sonic's, but since he's able to hover and climb, he's able to get to secret locations where like special items are and stuff that you can't normally get to. But I'm not going to do that. That's kind of like a joke if you ask me. Anyway, to get out of this screen, you just hit start and it goes back over here. So, anyway, what are we going to do today? Well, I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. Should really be using the control stick. Oops. I was actually trying to use the control pad, but I have a, you know, the original the original game controllers only came with, shut up. Only came with like a single color at first, and so I bought this black cover so I can, you know, keep mine separate from everyone else's, and it kind of makes the control pad a little bit harder to, you know, activate. Ah, shit, this is gonna kill my time if I can not. Come on, I want to get over that. Thank you. Yeah, you can't hit those enemies with your spin attack, I found out. There we go, we got through it in a minute. That's actually really good. Too bad we didn't have enough rings. Now, if you get, I think it's in the 10,000s you get a continue. We didn't come close because I screwed up too many times. Let's see, what else can I talk about since I'm just kind of playing this for fun and seeing how I'm working right now. It seems... That was weird. It seems kind of laggy if you ask me, compared to the Sega Genesis version. I don't really see how I can, you know... What's the word? Confirm that, though. Because in general, I could just be playing the same, and I just being, what's the word? Nitpicky? God damn it! I really wanted to kill that guy. I'm actually taking way too long in this area. Back up. Oh, that sounds so much better, actually. I hate to say that because it, like, you know. But there is a thing saying, like, I looked it up online just to see, and a lot of people did say that the remakes of this game do really, you know, they still hold true to the original in a way, but they also have things that make them better, of course. Good lord, I'm taking forever on this, but I'm trying to be careful. Thank you, Tails. Minute 55, that still counts as 2 minutes. Let's go. enough goofing with just letting me listen to the music. Even though you can tell it sounds a lot better on this because you can actually hear every bit of the music. And also you're going to hear the click-clack of my controller as always. Not that that's a really huge problem. Fuck. Okay, good. A minute 17, not bad. And we got plenty of rings for once. And if I'm right, yep, that gets us a continue. Alright. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, no, I'm not gonna do what I did last time and, you know, stop it at some point. Shit. I'm just gonna keep going until our, like, usual time limit. Of course, come over and get this one up. Hit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I actually bought Smooth McGrew's acapella version for this on my iPod, and I've been listening to it like crazy. That's why I'm tempted to sing along, if you're wondering. No, we can't get back now. Oh, we missed one checkpoint. That's gonna kill us, I guess. Fun fact, I tried having my sister help me with the Sega version just to see if she would be able to help me with these bonuses, and no. It was just as terrible as if I was doing it by myself, so it's kind of funny. No offense to her, it was just kind of hilarious though. There we go. Cool. Now get 80. Every single one of those. Okay, 92. So all we need is 140 now. Can't remember where the bombs come in. Okay, there they are. Okay, we did it. Alright. Now, some ballsy people will actually just try to get past this area right away. I highly recommend against that. There's actually one up if you come down here. Now, I can't remember. Can you jump back out? No, you can't. You have to get across this one. Because, of course, oh shit. With the controls the way they are, it's not very easy. Let's see if I can try using the control pad instead for this, since it's smaller, so it doesn't trigger as much. Yeah, there we go. Oh, computer, what the hell are you doing? Shit. Doesn't appear like anything's loading, it's just being a dick. Okay, we'll take the risk and keep it going and see if it catches up after a while. I actually asked my sister if she remembered this part of the game, and apparently she did. She actually remembered me talking about it, apparently, because she said that she actually recalls me having a whole bunch of issues getting through that area of the game. I don't care that we took 3 minutes for this one, we have one continue. I used to be able to get like a continue a level until I got to the later levels, of course. Not that that's very impressive. Okay. You have no idea how much I just want to... Actually, hold on a second. Okay. I wanted to see if this was faster, but it's really not. I'm taking my time here, I don't care. I'm not taking any chances of getting my butt killed because of something stupid. There, got it. Now, don't be like me and be impatient during this part, because I did that and I died. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Yeah, I think it's after like the 5-minute mark you stop getting good points. Yeah, 500 seconds. Yeah, you only get like 300 or so after that. So it's very good that you get as little as possible. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Stop for a second. I got hit from twice. Oh well. So, I was reading online like little tips and tricks on how to get the most points possible. And for this level, it actually says to go down into the water. And just, you know, don't freak out, of course. Which is something I'm notorious for. Wow, that works, I guess. Except you need at least 30 rings to get at least somewhere close, if you ask me. But oh well. Okay, here we go. Oh well. I didn't jump. I don't know why he didn't jump. That nearly killed me. Shut up. I do like how they take an effect, though. I think I mentioned this in another episode. How they actually do take an effect that, you know, being underwater slows you down and all that. Instead of just being like, oh yeah, it's Sonic, he can go fast no matter where he is, you know, type thing. Oh, stop. Since we slowed down too much. We're gonna need this. There we go. Oh no. Okay, still make it up. Alright. I hate that effect. When you get stuck on a wall, it actually kind of keeps you on the wall, you know? Instead of letting you move forward. Okay. Pull to the left. I remembered, right, viewers? Fat load, that's gonna do me. Oh well, let's see what we can do here. We're up to 21 minutes already. Okay. Stay about right here if we can. Still hit tail, but that's okay. Shit! I don't even remember how many I was supposed to get. Oh, I ran right into that trying to get him out of the way. Oh well, who cares? Like I said, I don't really know why I'm trying for those. If I really wanted to play this, you know, defensively, so to speak, I'd do it. Well, there's no rings to be had, so I'm gonna be screwed. But that's okay. Can't reach that. Tails, you idiot. Get up there. Thank you. Awesome. Still, it's 2 minutes, but you know. And no, absolutely no rings. That was weird. Hopefully this controller's not dying. I think one of them is. Oh, well, anyway. We actually need to stop here because we reached our time limit. But I hope this is better for you so far. And I almost just like freaked out the recording because I touched the controller and then just immediately dropped it. So I mean, I could have been hitting like 400 buttons trying to pick it back up. Anyway, though, when we come back to this, we'll take on Casino Night and see how far we can get beyond that. As you can see, we haven't really lost a life yet, except for that one that, you know, we drowned, but we're doing really good so far. So we'll see how far we get. Till then, everyone. Bye.